It's your boy Zoc, June 5th, June Money, and I'm back getting to the money. An active gang member is a convicted Chomo. This is his parole hearing. We about to react to it. You see the title. Active gang member convicted Chomo parole hearing reaction. Active gang member, but convicted Chomo. This is his parole hearing. This is bad work. This is bad work. This is what you call bad work. Let's react.
Charge 4, gang membership. During previous incarceration, you admitted to being a member of the Latin Kings from the time he was young up until 2014 when he denounced his gang membership and/or affiliation. Yet through a search of your phone, you repeatedly and continuously displayed signs, symbols, and/or colors associated with street gang Latin Kings, as evidenced by tattoos, videos, photographs, social media, and text messages just discovered on your cell phone. As recently as October, pictures of a lion wearing a crown labeled king, black and yellow Pittsburgh Pirates hats, repeated attire and accessories consisting of black and yellow, and hand signs depicted in many of your photographs were sufficient for the Department of Correction to redesignate you as an active member of the security risk group Latin Kings. These repetitive behaviors are in violation of your initial and signed conditions of parole gang affiliation.
Now we are about to watch the parole revocation hearing of an alleged Latin King member. Now, he's got enough stuff in his jacket to make one be fearful, but there are two items that Holly, our latest researcher, and I'll share more about her in the unpacking, also pointed out that he has a Chomo full jacket.
Yeah, his jacket is crazy. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Mando TV channel. But I'm going to skip up to the 12-point mark right here. Let's go to the 12-point mark. All right, Trails. So at the 12-point mark is where you get to, you feel me? This get to the action right here. Let's go. All right, yeah. Like I said, man, make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. Make sure y'all like all his videos, share them. This is about awareness. You feel me? This is about spreading awareness. You know, like these guys gonna go on the streets one day, and we just want people to be aware of how the justice system is basically sparing these guys. But let's go, man. This is crazy work. This is some crazy work.
He was again arrested for similar charges anyways. Assault third, and breach of peace, and then the discovery of the firearms and him possessing firearms and being around firearms on his phone show that he has not strayed far from his behavior back from his original offense back in 2016. And although he did receive an unconditional discharge and the assault third charge was nullified, it does not negate the behavior.
Thank you.
Yep.
So at this time, defense will have an opportunity to speak at this.
Just to clarify things, he was based on 524, correct?
All right, so he had hella firearm offenses and he was on parole. All right, let's continue.
I'm sorry, say that again, sir?
He was re-released to parole on 3/5/24, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I would contend that any of the conduct that occurred prior to 3/5/24 should not be part of this violation, which would include in charge 2, part B, which would be conduct from December 13th of 2022. So I don't believe that there's sufficient evidence and this should not be covered in this violation. That would be part 1 and part 2 of charge 3 weapons from January 1st, 2023, since he wasn't released until March of 2024. December 13, 2022.
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you. I got a friend who told me about this website.
Boy, work is crazy. Boy work is crazy. Boy work is crazy. We're going to skip through this. Boy work is crazy, though. Boy work is really crazy, though. Boy work is crazy. You got to see the way he answers these questions. It's crazy. This is
For
what
gang membership, who, what, when, where, how was that information posted? Was a search of his phone? We don't know, merely because of the coincidence that he in the past, it's uncontroverted that he was in the past a Latin king. We don't know when those were placed on there. We don't know how those were placed on there. I don't believe there's significant foundation to prove charge 4. I don't believe it meets the preponderance standard. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just have a few comments.
Go ahead.
In regard-
all right, so for the sake of his paperwork, I don't think he an active Latin king. But let's continue.
to the nollie just means I'm not willing to prosecute. Does not excuse the behavior. It's not a not guilty charge by any means. The sex offender registry designation, actually not the security risk group designation, was enough for DOC to feel confident enough and sufficient to place him in the SRG program that he's currently in that right now. In regards to the charges that he was on previous, he was still under special parole supervision when these firearms were discovered. Not when they were discovered, but when he was still on special parole supervision, regardless if he was charged with it or not. We were not aware of the behavior at the time, so he was not charged until we became aware of the behavior. So it does not excuse the fact that he's in possession of these items while he is on special parole supervision. Let's see. And also I have some privileged information. I was talking to the Special Licensing and Firearms Unit with the state
I would
police.
object to any privileged information that I haven't been apprised of prior to today's hearing.
Well, if he's gonna notify us both now, I mean, what?
I know that across. Okay, fine.
Who's it from?
Through the Detective Warrenda from the Special Licensing and Firearms Unit.
I would
He had all these offenses while still on parole, bro. What?
object as hearsay.
No, hearsay is acceptable. Go ahead.
This says that in regards to the firearm that he is possessing, this firearm has what appears to be a functioning slide lock, the gap between the bottom allowing the slide lock to be pulled down. The officially licensed Glock BB guns seem to have a slide lock that is solid plastic. This firearm has what appears to be a functioning trigger pin since it is set into the firearm. Officially licensed Glock BB guns seem to have raised circles mimicking a trigger pin. So this in conjunction with the letter from Glock is verifying that these are in fact real firearms, and the one that is taken on somebody's lap, and the one him holding his hand in his hand, has a unique hand grip on it, which would determine.
Yeah, he tried to finesse. He tried to finesse and say it was just a BB gun, but they figured it out.
Brothers and 5 sisters. He obtained his GED in 2003. He had worked in the past at the Home Depot Distribution Center. He worked full-time at Valvoline for 5 months. He had participated in outpatient services at CRT briefly. He also was medication compliant. He wishes to be placed in a halfway house in Hartford, wishes to enroll in Lincoln Technical Institution in auto mechanics, return to his full-time position at Valvoline on Silas Dean Highway in Wethersfield. I don't think a lengthy sanction is appropriate here. I know the PO recommended a 12-month sanction.
YRM, DR, and JG, enhanced internet and device monitoring, a general contact.
Those in their organization.
Check out the newest Strength Planet Fitness. Join the club today.
I'm trying to get to the content for y'all. I'm trying to get straight to the content. Like, I don't even want to play no games. I don't even want to play no games. I'm trying to get to the content, bro. All this talking about I want to know what he did. I want to know all that, bro. What he do? Like, we not playing no games, bro. Nah, we skipping all this. This getting skipped. Come on, skip to the action. To the action. Let's go. Skip. All right, trails. It's back to the action. Back to the action.
Year old, which happened in 2007, and won against
with minors without PO's permission, problem sexual behavior treatment, and restriction on pornography. My findings, recommendations are going to the Parole Board January 16th. So the board's going to make the final decision. This is just a recommendation. So the board does have the ability to revoke all special parole. I'm trying to give you time to participate in the SRG programming in the facility before you are re-released back out into the community. So that's why I'm trying to release you back out on relatively just giving you enough time in the facility to participate. Do you have any questions about anything that was said?
Oh, man.
All right, so you're all set for today. The board will notify you about a week after in writing, or you can speak to your attorney on January 16th or the next day after.
Can you call on the 17th of January?
He was not granted parole. Now we're gonna see Mando's reaction to it coming up.
I'll tell you what the board decided, okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
So just 1 year. 1 year is what they decide they should give this repeat child Chomo offender.
This sad, bro. Y'all listen up. This is sad, bro. 1 year.
Who is disappearing night after night after night, ending up at his girlfriend's house where there are children there. And now why is that dangerous? It's because he has two convictions against children. One against a 15-year-old, which happened in 2007. And
Hold on. Double? Two? Nah, bro. This is crazy, bro.
one against a 10-year-old, which happened, when was that? In 2016? And he only served 3 years for that one, a 10-year-old. And he's out on parole, and he's gone night after.
Bro, this man served 3 years for a 10-year-old. After, never mind, bro. Let's continue.
Night after night with his girlfriend and her little kids. And you just have to say, do we not?
She should be held accountable too. She should be held accountable.
Not care about our children? He's not just a gang member or alleged gang member. I don't even know what the conclusion was on that. He found him guilty of the gang affiliation. It's like, but he's a Chomo. I don't know Latin Kings allow Chomos in their organization. I don't know much about gangs, but I don't know. I just did it, I guess. What do I know? 1 year. 1 year. And you know what this is? I'm starting to
Yeah, this some crazy work, bro. This some crazy work. Hopefully we get an update on this guy. Y'all subscribe to his channel. I'm out of here. Like, what, son?